So guys, I was filming and literally I didn't have my microphone on. So one half of my video is probably going to be me talking through it, and then the other half is going to start here. So anyway, I did this one eye with this look, and we're going to do the other eye. And since I can't believe my microphone was on mute. Chill. Anyways, because I want to talk to you guys and tell you guys what I was doing. So anyway, we're gonna do this eye now, a duplicate of this eye. So basically I did a halo eye, so we're gonna start with the basics. We're gonna do a base with the P. Louise number 4. So yeah, y'all, I'm filming, and then I realized I don't have my microphone on. I was like, wow, that's great. So we're gonna very quickly just do what I did to this one side. Okay, so we got the base on. We're just gonna take any kind of loose setting powder because I want this look to just be totally matte. So just using some Wet n Wild loose setting powder, like translucent powder. So we set that. So we're gonna take from Juvia's Place the Warriors palette. I'm just using the brown color in here. This is the Warriors 2. I'm just using Kafuru. It's like a, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is this brown right here. It looks kind of reddish on camera, but it's brown. So we're gonna take that on a detailer brush. This is just a very detailed brush, as you guys can see. I'm just gonna take that and press it in. Like you're making like a halo effect, like a circle. So I was saying in a previous video, start off with lighter colors and then gradually go into dark, because it looks really muddy and choppy when you just try to go into dark colors, especially if you're a newbie and you don't really know what you're doing. I could do it because I've been doing this long enough, but some people don't, and I always tell people to gradually go into dark colors. Like start off with, you know, something a little bit more safe. Brown is always safe, like the burnt oranges is always safe, you know. So now that we have this brown on, let's move on to the next part. So close that Warriors palette. We're going to do Smoke Session by Melt Cosmetics. And I don't smoke, but I like the colors. So these are really pretty. These are all in green, olive, hunter green, like a little bit of goldish, but they're kind of staying in the mint color all the way over here. But this palette's like $4 right now on their website, so buy it. I got mine from TJ Maxx and I've never played in it, so I'm like, okay, let me play in it. So the first one that I'm going to do is we're going to do Sour Diesel, which is basically like, it's a grayish undertone, like an olive color. So it's called Sour Diesel. So I'm going to put that on top of the brown. And it's so pretty. A little goes a long way, guys. You guys do not need to put a lot of product. So I'm doing that. So you can see it's like a halo effect. So I really like their eyeshadows. They're very creamy. They blend very well. Really nice. So after we've done that, just trying to make sure it looks taupe. Okay, so after we've done that, now we're going to use, on the lid, we're going to do, the first one is going to be Black Widow. This is basically, it's an olive color, but it's a shimmer. So we're going to use Black Widow on just this flat brush. This is a Morphe M166. It's just a flat lid brush. Really like this brush. Be very careful with shimmers. Normally I have powder down here, but shimmers tend to leave flakes. So I just press them in. Very pretty. Very pretty. So now that I've done that, I'm going to use Granddaddy, which is right next to the olive. This is more like, if that's an olive, I'm going to say this one, it looks like it's a little bit brighter. I won't say gold, but it has a lot more shimmer to it, as you guys can see. Like maybe it's a lime. I don't know if you guys can see. Hopefully the color is picking up on camera. But there we go. So this is how far we've gotten so far. Next we're going to take just a fluffy brush, a fluffy blending brush, and we're going to take Space Queen, which is like a hunter's green. That's the best way that I can describe it. We're just going to take this at the top. Ooh, that's so pretty and pigmented. As you guys can see, so after I do that, I'm just going to take a blender brush that has nothing on it. I'm literally just using this to blend out the harsh edges, just to make everything look seamless. So it doesn't look harsh, it looks blended. So that's really pretty. And then you guys don't have to do this. I just wanted to use as many colors as possible. I just take another little fluffy brush and I'm going to use Gravity Fog, which is literally like, it's a gold color. We're going to use it up here for just a little bit of highlight like I did over here. It's really pretty. Just give the brow bone a little highlight. Put a little bit more over here. But like I said, it's optional. You don't have to do this. I just like to be doing stuff. Make sure everything's blended in because I am a neat freak. So there we go. Okay, next I take the Maybelline. It's the gel pot. This is by Maybelline. It's very affordable. It's like $11 now. But I just take this on an angle brush. I'm not gonna do a wing. I just keep it to the waterline. Well, you know what I'm trying to say, like a tight line. You guys can see. Makes everything look seamless now, like it's all connected. So love that. Just gonna tight line. This is a Ofra just black liner. You guys don't have to do this. I just like it because it makes my lashes look connected, like when I put the false lashes on. So I'm just taking some, you can use any mascara you want. I'm just using Maybelline mascara. Okay. And for lashes, I feel bad I can't tell you guys where to get these because they literally came in this box like this, if you guys can see. I bought this years ago from AliExpress. So like they come in a whole package of lashes like these. Hopefully you guys can see. Hold on, let me turn the light down so you guys can see. And then these are different lashes on the back. But yeah, they come in a whole case like this, and I got them years ago from AliExpress. And so I really can't tell you guys like where to get them from because I don't remember. I got them like maybe 2017, 2018. So, okay guys, so we're back. I put the lashes on. So this is the finished look. So we're gonna add a little bit finished look of the eyes. Okay, there we go. So we have the lashes on. Love these. So now I'm going to work on the bottom line. So we're going to take that Juvia's Place, the Warrior 2 palette, where I took some of the brown. Just a little bit of that. Then we're going to take Space Queen, which is a little bit of the Hunter's Green. Okay. Use a little bit of Sour Diesel too. Fix that side just a little bit, sorry. And then I took a small little detailer brush, and I took some of that Granddaddy that I had put on top of the lid, and I just put that in the middle right here. Can't really see it only if you're close up to me. Okay, I'm gonna just take Ofra, my waterline, and that eye is done. So next we're going to, let me just make sure that nothing, a little bit of shadow fell but not a lot. Okay. Normally I put like some dusting powder under my eyes, but I don't feel like doing that. So we're gonna take, I'm just gonna take a little bit of moisturizer. You can use whatever moisturizer you like. I'm just using Clinique. My face feels a little dry. Okay. I'm gonna take a little bit of e.l.f. This is Jelly Pop. This is for if you want like a dewy look. So I want this to be a little dewy. So I'm going to put some, really just mainly on my cheeks. This smells so good. Put some more on those. If you guys could see, it's like, gives that dewy look. You could use a little bit. I'm just being extra. So that is on. So I'm going to use Maybelline the Superstay Activewear, and I am in 355 Coconut. So I really like that this has a pump, so I'm only going to do a couple pumps. So I don't like to pump foundation on the back of my hand. I just have like a spatula type thing, like a little plate, whatever you call this, and I'm just doing like 2 pumps. I'm going to take an e.l.f. sponge, just putting on a very little. That's done. So we're also going to use Maybelline. This is also from their activewear line. This is the concealer, and this is in shade, what is it, 45. So just going to use a little. Don't really have to do up top because I have bangs, so don't really need to do all that. Very little. Then I'm going to contour with Juvia's Place. This is in shade Tunisia. You guys can see. Just gonna contour just a little bit. So as you guys can see, boop. Gonna do very faint concealer. We don't need a lot, so we're going to blend that concealer out. Make sure you take it up to where, you know, you could fix up if you made any mistakes or anything like that. Make sure you bring it up to where your crease is on the sides. So just move that a little bit. Make sure you get him down. Gonna take just this little Real Techniques brush to blend in my contour. Take the side of that. Do side contour. Ooh, I love this makeup look. Like, I really did that. I miss doing makeup. Like, I feel like I haven't been creative in so long. So make sure you get under there. Next, I'm just going to take a little bit of loose powder. This is the Fit Me loose finishing powder in medium deep number 30. You only need a little bit, not a lot. Press that in. Press that in as well. I set my chin area. You can see. Okay. Now that we have done that, I'm going to take a little bit. We're just gonna do some little. This is the All Nighter setting spray by Urban Decay. Ooh, child, y'all see that? Anyway, so while my face is still a little damped, I'm going to go into the. I'm going to use. We're gonna use Toby, which is like this orangish color, just a little bit. Their blushes are so pigmented, like you really don't need a lot. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm not really a blush girl, so I don't really care for blush like that. But if you guys can see it, ooh. Yep, that's way too much. Oh no, actually it's not. It looks very nice. Okay. It's like this bright orange color. Actually, it's really nice. Then next we're just going to take, this is a Morphe brush M411. I'm going to take a little bit of highlight. This is from Juvia's Place, the Nubian. This is Nefertiti. This is the loose highlighter palette. This is like a rose gold type color. Since I have like dark on my lid, I'm like, okay, let me just use a little bit. So let's get close up. Oh, that's so pretty. So I don't know if you guys can see. Ooh, yeah, you can see it right there. Boom. All right. So now I'm just taking, this is by Wet n Wild. This is just some loose setting powder. I'm just using that to highlight. I'm just using this loose setting powder to set under my eyes because I almost forgot to set them. So really like this powder. Kind of gives me like a little highlighted effect. As you guys couldn't see. I'm gonna do another setting powder. I'm gonna just use the Morphe. Just so it could blend in really nice. So now for the lips, I'm going to take my favorite liner. This is a Charlotte Tilbury. I believe this is Pillow Talk Lip Cheat. It's called 3 Intense. This is like the perfect brown shade for like any girl that's a girl color. Okay. Next, I'm taking Milani, and this is called Teddy Bear, number 29. This is like a pinkish color. Love this shade. And then I'm just going to take NYX, and this is their butter gloss, and this is Fortune Cookie. Ooh, this is my favorite for a nude girl. You guys can see that. Perfect. Perfect. So, all right, you guys, so this is the final look. So what are we thinking? Do you guys like it? What are some suggestions that you guys want? Because I can do any kind of video you guys want. I miss doing color and just doing eyeshadows. I haven't done it in so long, so just tell me what you like. So thank you, and like, comment, and subscribe. And like I said, below in the comments, tell me what you guys want to see, and I'll very much get to it. So thank you guys. Bye, babes.